All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel here. Today I just wanted to give you a quick video, kind of a walkthrough slash a review here of my aluminum boat here. It's a 2015 Alumacraft Competitor. It's a 165 model, and it's the tiller series. So open deck, open concept, as you can see. No steering wheel or anything. It's all tiller handle here. So I've seen a fair amount of videos on the Competitor series. However, not a whole lot on the 165, more the bigger brother series, which is the 175, the 185, and then the 205 series. So anyways, I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough here, just to give you an idea of the layout and the features that it has, if you're in the market for a new boat here. So yeah, I highly recommend you give the Alumacraft Competitor line a look if you're in the market for a new boat. So we'll do a quick exterior walkthrough here with the trailer. You can see just typical swing tongue trailer. It's the Caravan brand with a roller series trailer. So not going to get into detail here. They come in, several options of whatever you want, from a bunk trailer to several different types of roller trailers. But so anyways, I'll walk you through the features on the inside here to kind of give you an idea of the layout. Like I said, if you're in the market for a new fishing boat. So I guess what I want to show you here is, like I said, this is a 2015. I've had this for 9 seasons now. But the layout for the most part hasn't really changed at all. Just kind of the exterior graphics have changed over the years. And then if you look over here at the console by the tiller side, this layout has changed somewhat over the years. So I know from 2015 all the way up to the 22 or 2023 models, they kind of put the command console in different positions throughout the years, but those are kind of the only 2 main things that I've noticed. And even in 2015 and present, or current, I should say, they offer the vinyl option instead of the carpet, as you can see here. So anyways, I'll walk you through. Let's go back to front here. So you can see, like I mentioned, it's a tiller. So I have this outfitted with the Yamaha 4-stroke. Like I said, 9 seasons now. This thing's bulletproof, runs great. Keep up on basic maintenance, fresh gas, super reliable. Couldn't ask for a better motor. It's super quiet, starts on first crank basically. It's a very reliable motor. So this is the max power for the 165 tiller, by the way. So highly recommend you max out the rated horsepower on whichever boat you go with. I guess it gives you the best options for all conditions. So just gives you the best power output too. So highly recommend maxing that out. So the 70s are the highest rated, so that's what we went with. And you can see it's got the big tiller handle here, which is awesome for maneuvering or driving. Just makes it a lot easier, coming from or being a tiller. It just makes it a lot better for fishing too. You can do back trolling with it, obviously forward driving and trolling and such, but just makes maneuverability a lot easier as you're steering. So with the big tiller handle. So you can see, not to get too in depth on the motor, but basic trim tab here for up and down, forward reverse gears. One thing to note, I'm sure you're familiar if you're looking, it has the RPM control, so you can adjust your trolling RPM to alter your speeds while you're trolling. So that's forward or reverse, so you can really get down real slow if you're Lindy rigging or live bait rigging versus crankbait trolling. Makes it real versatile there to change your speeds very, very precisely if you'd like. So that's the motor there. Obviously on the back corner here, we have the built-in gas tank here. So that's where you fill up your gas. I got the white cap splash guards on here. Obviously that's an accessory, but if you're looking for accessories, I'll kind of give you a rundown of how I have this set up as we go through this walkthrough. So, and again, if you have any comments or questions on any particular accessories I have, feel free to drop a comment, and I can gladly help you out with that. So anyways, like I mentioned, gas tank on this side here. You have some navigation lights here, interior lights here, I should say, for nighttime. So one thing to note here too, you can see it's got the trolling motor receptacle here for a transom mount trolling motor, if you so choose. We'll touch more on the trolling motor here when we get up to the front. This is your normal navigation light. You can see it comes with one with a nice little built-in stowable, basically little drop latches here, so kind of keeps it in place, which is nice when you're when you're trailering and moving. And so we'll move into here, which is the battery compartment. So this is the, as well as your fuel filter, sorry. So this runs your fuel lines through here. So if you have any maintenance things you want to get to, you can basically start there and work your way back to the motor. So this holds one 12-volt battery. I think I have a group 24 in here, but I believe you could fit a 27 group in here if you want. So yeah, this runs the accessory items such as the graphs, as well as the starting motor for the battery. You probably could, I probably could fit a couple small, like one more small one in here if you wanted. It'd be really tight. You'd have to probably do some custom retro here just to kind of make that fit better. But for sure, one 12-volt will do there. So like I mentioned, accessory / starting battery there. All right, so moving on here, you can see in the back. So here's the tiller seat. Plenty of room around that area. If you pop it open here, it's your typical Livewell. So it's got a little bait well holder as well if you want leeches or that sort of thing in there. And that's lighted as well. So this lights up, which makes it real nice at night. All right, so now sitting in the tiller seat, you can see it's kind of the all-inclusive purpose of the tiller. So it's got the command center with the motor, as well as a 93 SP. I'm running the Garmin EchoMap series here, so on a ram mount. So very versatile, you can move it around several different ways, but this is the beauty of the tiller. As you can see, you got your motor right at your hands, you got your graph right at your hands, and you can be fishing at the same time. Just very versatile. So anyways, like I said, this is kind of your instrument cluster here. You can see the RPM needs to be taken care of, as well as the miles per hour gauge. I think I got some issues on that, but hasn't bothered me so far. So anyways, moving up here to the front, you can see it's got cup holders on each side here. There's two up here on the left side, and then two more on the right side by where the navigation light's at. So we'll walk you through, again, coming back over here, it's got options for 1, 2, 3, 4 rod holders here. So they're external, they're not enclosed by any means, but it gives you really quick access to rods when you're in the middle of fishing. So, as well as great for trailering too. So you can hold 4 rods there. You can see I got 3 seats in this system here, or setup I should say. Typically run 2. Could put a third one up on the front for fishing as well. But anyways, comes with 3 basic seats. And then moving on down here in front of the rod locker. So we're up in front of the 2 seats here for passenger seats. You have a little stowing option here. You could put small little tackle boxes here. You can see what I ran in here was the onboard charger for the trolling motor batteries. So very versatile, you can pick what you want. Even with the onboard charger here, you could clearly stuff more in there if you want. I just did this for quick access to keep it very simple for charging. So that's that. But like I said, you can put plenty of things in there. A lot of people put tackle boxes in here, tackle trays. So, all right, moving on here. So storage is great for being a smaller boat here. So this definitely does not come short when it comes to storage. So like I mentioned, you got that little compartment there. You have the center rod locker. You have a little port storage here, little storage here, and then up in the front you have the 2 bigger systems here by the seat pedestal here. So walking through this real quick, not too much detail, but this is kind of where I keep my tackle systems here, tackle setups. You can see the tube sleeves for the rod holders on the outside, on that side, and then a very just trolling motor, foot pedal there, and just random stuff in there. So very deep, can carry a lot in there. Moving on to the fronts here, these are your deeper, much more spacious storing here. So this offers plenty of room for life jackets, anchors, or what have you. And again, this is on both sides, so they definitely don't short you on the storage here, which is great for being such a a smaller fishing boat. So but yeah, plenty of storage here, and that's one reason why I went with the Alumacraft, was the storage options compared to some of the other options here. And then another very important thing I found very beneficial was the center rod locker that some other models didn't have. So if you flip that up there, you can see it holds up to 8 rods. You could probably even stuff even more in there if you want. However, spec wise, on the 165, you can see the bottom 4 row here has a maximum length of 6'6" rods, and then the top has a max of 7-foot rods. So very great for keeping your rods out of the way. So very good feature for the 165 model. All right, so moving on up to the front casting deck here. So as you can see, I got the Minn Kota Tarova system on here with the Helix 7 up front. That's connected to the trolling motor there. So again, navigation lights here, cup holder, and then below here we're running like another little storage system here, which I keep the nav light in there. There's some wiring in there for the trolling motor and electronics, but then it also has plenty of storage for other things you'd like to put up there, maybe some tackle boxes or whatever. So that's kind of the layout here. So I guess one thing I'll touch on too, back to the trolling motor, this is the 80 pound system, so 24 volts. I have ran the 55 pound system, which is 12 volts. So it does accommodate both a 12 volt and 24 volt system. So I guess looking back here up on the casting deck, you can see that's kind of the layout there. So very open, very spacious for a 16-foot model boat. So it's very spacious with the tiller. So lastly, I'll just share with you quick. As you can see down there, it's got a little plate or cover here, if you will, with the vents there. So that's for your trolling motor battery system. So like I said, you can run either a 12 volt or a 24 volt system with this. So gives you the option to hold 2 batteries in here. Like I said, I'm running the 24 volt system, which is the 80 pound option from Minn Kota. So anyways, yeah, that's kind of all there is here. Just wanted to give you, like I said, a brief walkthrough to give you an idea of what this Alumacraft Competitor 165 model, specifically the tiller, offers in terms of features. If you have any more questions or comments, or want to know anything about the accessories I have on it already, or just any general questions, if you're in the market looking for a boat, specifically this model, feel free to drop a comment or let me know. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching.